Is Australia going through to the final?
Good morning, Anton. Now, I'm not going to tell you just yet. I'm going to drag the suspense out as long as possible because it has been an amazing night. Yesterday, Sheldon Riley was a bit nervous in rehearsals. He wasn't too happy with his performance, but when he took the stage for the second semi-final, he was flawless. There was also a huge response for Serbia's Constructor. Now, she's a little bit quirky. Her performance is quite minimalist. She sings about the unobtainable beauty standards of show business. The opening line of her song literally translates to "Why is Meghan Markle's hair so shiny?" So some tough competition about to get underway in just a few hours' time for those last remaining spots in the 66 Eurovision Song Contest final. Prepare yourself to be wowed, Anton. You can probably see behind me, they're already setting up for the family show for people coming to watch that. That serves as the last dress rehearsal before the main event tonight. We did get a sneak peek of it yesterday and it is spectacular. There's smoke machines, there's lights, there's pyrotechnics, there's a troupe of dancers, more costume changes than Lady Gaga, and that's just in the opening performance.
This one is more than just a symbolic victory for Ukraine.
Morning, Janice. We knew there would be some questions about it, but it still felt a little bit cheeky. The press conference last night after a show, the journalists asked Kalush Orchestra if they thought they still would have won if the votes were based on merit alone. Now, Ole Siyuk didn't skip a beat. He answered that their song Stefania was rating well before the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Tell us, how's the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson reacted to Anthony Albanese's election victory?
Good evening, Janice. Well, Boris Johnson was really quick off the mark on this one. I think he issued a statement even before the new Prime Minister elected taking the stage for his victory speech. We heard from these anonymous insiders that parties were definitely a regular occurrence at Downing Street, that, you know, every Friday night it was basically stapled into the calendar that there would be drinks in the office. They're talking there could be 30 plus people standing shoulder to shoulder in a room, sometimes sitting on each other's laps. This is why the rest of the country was in lockdown.
Tell us, the crowd's still growing there in anticipation of this unprecedented event?
Good evening, Janice. Look, I've just come in from outside the palace gates and there is a line literally as far as the eye can see. There are thousands of people waiting to get into ticketed seating inside the palace gates as well as St James Park. I honestly don't think they were expecting this many people to show up. Even as the event got started, there were still thousands of people lined up along the street trying to get anywhere close to the parade route.
Cindy, what's on the cards for later today?
Well, hopefully some sunshine. Anton, the weather has turned on us. It's been wet and cold. I've seen 2 people in snow gear this morning. They say it's going to clear up as the day goes on, and hopefully that's the case because we have so much on today.
But what can you tell us? Is she still attending?
Good evening, Anton. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. We've got a few police choppers circling overhead, which means people are arriving. Unfortunately, the Queen will not be among them. She was due to come to the service today, but the palace issued a statement last night saying that she wouldn't be able to attend.
Another day set to begin. What can we expect?
Good evening, Janice. Well, today is the final day of Jubilee celebrations. It's going to begin just like this one here. So we've got both ends of Old York Road cut off for their first big street party since the pandemic. We've got the bunting going up, the tables and chairs coming out, the kids are already here. So it's going to be quite an exciting day. 60,000 people have registered to hold a big Jubilee lunch while we're here, and 16,000 more to hold street parties just like this.